just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. May going to throw right away. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here is May. Going deep here for Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Sanchez now to throw. Man open, that's Chase complete. Down the left sideline. That's all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Chase with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
To the air, May. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Back to throw, Sanchez. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Sanchez. He finds his man, complete. That's Cannon. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Come on. 19, go.
They snap it to Sanchez. And it is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. They'll throw with May. Going deep here for Allen. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Sanchez. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
These two teams all tied after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Sixty Mavericks.
Now Sanchez. Man, and he hits him in stride. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Viking 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Here's Sanchez. And he is going to lose yardage here. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Sanchez. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Let's put it here, baby.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. And now an audible here into something else. Here's May. And a throw right sideline is complete. Down the right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Pats are able to strike quickly here. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Chiefs 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about it.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And finally he's out of bounds, but how about that return? All the way inside the 20 and into the red zone.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, it's May.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. May.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. first touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Over the middle, complete. It's Cannon.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Go! 60 Eagles, 6.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the 50, it's Sanchez.
Throw left side, complete to Cheifs.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 41, this is second and a yard.
Now they try the right side here. Able to fight through one tackle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
110 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half.
First down, Kansas City.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Nice, Gravity Lions.
Sanchez. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sanchez. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there. And they're able to pick up a first down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 8 yards out.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats shots at the line ready to go.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Crazy. You're on the ball.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. May looking to run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They go play action now. May.
And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, May with it.
He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock go in the first half.
First down, Chiefs.
Now Sanchez. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
There we go. Set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Go.
To throw is Sanchez. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Sanchez.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Jamar Chase,
44 yards.
And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score, Chiefs 42, Patriots 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just look into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a free-possession game. This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46.
Torpedo! Crazy, crazy, crazy!
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Throwing here is May.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Crazy! Crazy, crazy, crazy! Five.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
On play action, May. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Crazy. Sorry, what's that? Hey, five. Crazy.
From the gun on third down, it's May. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Five. Hey, here goes.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And I like where this offense is going. I like what they're thinking because they want to spread the wealth and move the ball around. And they decide to get the fullback involved in these pass patterns as well. Normally, 2-yard hitch or a little flare out of the backfield. But this time, they sent him downfield. He's able to make a big play.
Crazy.
And they go play action with May.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, mama.
To the air, May.
He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Oh, lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
191 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Third down and 1.
Hey, here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit from 28 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace.
Now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So now then, the big loss sets up 2nd and 19.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
4th down, here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or really something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad. Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll throw with May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, Angel. Five. Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
We'll get this to about the 38.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
19 Tiger. 19, 18.
And a play fake. Now Sanchez. Throw left side complete. That's Burke. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Get it. Gravity lying.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Wow, and even 200 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Come on. Hey! the 60. Smash, smash. Hey, smash. Ready, ready.
Now a toss here, short side. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is right, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right. 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going deep here for Allen. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just... This is caught at the 20! And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there for KC. 47 yards. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that. And even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready? Liking 18. 60 vices, 60 vices.
A surprise they're throwing here, Sanchez. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready up.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
70 line, 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, here's Sanchez. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City.
Jamar Chase
From 19 yards away.
And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
62. Patriots 44.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Crazy.